I put my husband's video game controller in the dishwasher. I'm sick of working all day and then coming home to him playing video games. Whenever he gets into a new game, it's like I don't exist. I have to treat him like a child and remind him to do his share of the work, like putting away dishes and taking out the trash. I worked all day today, and he finished work early and played 4 hours of video games before going out to see a movie. So I'm sick and tired of reminding him, and I put his controller in the dishwasher. The clean dishwasher, full of clean dishes, for him to empty and find his controller. I'm not running the dishwasher or damaging the controller. I'm just putting it in a place that he'll have to work to find, and along the way, help out around the house. But I'm proud of myself for not blowing up his texts and instead just doing this. I'll let him freak out for 5 minutes when he gets home, and then I'll drop hints until he cleans and then finds the controller.
Oh, wow! You're a real genius of passive-aggressive butch behavior! Instead of, I don't know, insisting on an adult conversation, or at least yelling at that lazy a-hole, you chose to play Cold War with a controller? Seriously? Your husband is an irresponsible man-child who thinks you're his mommy maid, and instead of putting him in his place, you stage a little find the controller in the dishwasher side quest. Congrats! You're a perfect couple. He's a dumb slacker, and you're an anti-drama queen too scared to just say, "Stop playing! I'm fucking done!" If he's too dense to realize he should help around the house, the controller in the dishwasher won't magically change that. He'll just buy a new one and keep ignoring you as usual. And you'll keep bottling things up until one day you blow up and leave him with that fucking controller as a farewell gift. Advice? Stop being a doormat. Either lay down the law or get ready to spend your life with someone who values video games more than you. But no! You'd rather suffer silently and put on petty shows. Go ahead, genius.
AI for kicking out the girl who lives with me? For some context, me and my husband have been married for a few years, and since the month after we got married, we have not lived alone. His father moved in with us right after our wedding because he had some really bad health issues. It was a really rough time. He then proceeded to live with us for 2 years, which was never an issue because he helped by cooking and cleaning and buying groceries when his checks would come in. He also thanked us every day and was honestly a great person for just helping when he could have just laid around. We loved having him. But when it was time for him to move on, he knew and was ready. In that time, we had a friend who moved in with us for one summer, then moved in with her boyfriend. We told her this was a bad choice, but she didn't listen. In the time she moved out, she didn't speak to me for 2 months, broke up with her boyfriend, and their friendship fell apart in return. Her home became very toxic. We then started to work together, and I heard everything. By the next summer, she was looking for escape routes. We told her she could stay with us until she was on her feet. 2 months into her living with us, we realized she wasn't paying for food or bills, gas, she can't drive, or helping around the house. We came up with an agreement of paying a small portion of rent. But at this point, me and my husband were looking into buying a house, so the hope was she would move out by then. So she paid rent for about 6 months, then claimed she couldn't afford it. We let it slide that month, then next month, same thing. We then got a house and asked for her help on some bills. We told her we'd pay her back, and everything was settled. We moved into the house a month ago, paid her back within 2 weeks, and asked her what the next steps are. She's been living with us for 1 year. She stopped paying rent 3 months ago. We bought a house, and she has no motivation to leave. I told her she has until July and May, but she has made no moves and saying she's looking and applying around. She has family and friend other than us, but she hasn't even asked to stay with them. She keeps calling me a bitch and asshole because her life is so hard and nothing ever works out. She says that I offered to help her get back on her feet and I'm giving up on her. I gave her this time frame 3 months ago when we got our closing date, but she says it wasn't enough time. Please let me know.
Oh, wow! What a naive sucker you are! How have you not realized yet that you're being used as a free hostel? This freeloader has been crashing at your place for a year, not paying, not helping, and you're still questioning if you went too far. Seriously? She didn't pay for food, bills, gas, or even bother to lift her ass off the couch. And you're the one apologizing. You're the perfect target for leeching parasites. She's used to you being a pushover, and now that you finally grew a spine, she's screaming that you betrayed her. No, she's just a freeloader, and she's not planning on leaving unless she gets cacked out. And those whiny lines about not enough time, you gave her 3 months. That's enough time to find a job, save some money, and get the hell out. But nope, she did nothing because why would she? Life's comfy when someone else is footing the bill. Now she's guilt-tripping you? Kick her is out in July as promised and don't even flinch. If you don't show she'll drain you dry and might even sue you later for unfair eviction. P.S. Next time she calls you a beatish, remind her that a real stan is someone who lives off others for a year and still has the nerve to complain. Bottom line, don't be a doormat. Act.
AITay for ruining the banana prank. I, 30F, don't like bananas. I think they're gross. I don't like the flavor, the texture, the smell. I would honestly love to never have to interact with one. My boyfriend, 31 million, knows this. He's known since he met me 6 years ago. He thinks it's hilarious. We met working in a restaurant where I was a server bartender and he was a cook. We both love food and the hospitality industry, so he thinks it's ridiculous for me to have such strong feelings of distaste for bananas when we literally work with food in the food industry. Also, I have touched bananas before. Didn't like them. It's not like it's a phobia or anything. Anyway, it's not really an issue, as we don't ever buy bananas or have them in the house. But on the very rare occasion that he does buy bananas, once every 3 years, not even, he always tries to fuck with me with the banana in some way. He'll chase me around with the banana peel, or leave the banana peel on my laptop, or on the floor for me to slip on like Mario Kart. To be clear, I love pranks. Love them. I was all about the smoking toilet prank. We prank each other all the time. I just really hate being pranked with the bananas. Today he went to eat a banana, and I turned around and the peel was sitting on top of my laptop and I just lost it. I insisted he throw it out. I did not want to touch it or interact with it. He was dying laughing, went and got another banana and ate that banana on the couch right next to my laptop, trying to get me to come over and give him a kiss, mouthful of banana my literal nightmare, or move the peel myself. And I got upset and insisted he get rid of the banana and just kept telling him that this particular thing is not funny to me and I don't like it. He finally threw out the peel and said, "I'm being ridiculous and overly dramatic. So Ada overreacting about the bananas? I just don't want banana pranks with real bananas."
Oh, for fuck's sake! You're this close to turning into a goddamn banana-themed Lifetime movie! Here's the deal. You've told your boyfriend repeatedly that you hate banana pranks, yet this chucklefuck still thinks it's hilarious to shove them in your face like you're some kind of goddamn zoo exhibit. Oh, look at the girlfriend recoil in horror at the scary yellow fruit. Comedy gold. No, Duckhead, it's not funny. It's annoying as hell. You love pranks? Cool. But pranks are only funny when both people are laughing. The second one person says, "Hey, this specific thing isn't fun for me." A decent human being stops doing it. Not your boyfriend, though. Nope. He doubles down like a fucking toddler who just discovered the joy of pressing the same button over and over until everyone around him wants to yeet him into the sun. And then he has the audacity to call you dramatics? Oh, right off. You're not overreacting? You're setting a boundary, and he's intentionally ignoring it because he gets his jollies from your discomfort. That's not pranking, that's being an a-hole.
She borrowed my laptop to get a job. Now she acts like it's hers. A couple months ago, my roommate's laptop broke right before she started a remote job. She was freaking out, so she asked to borrow mine for just a few weeks until she could afford her own. I wasn't using it much at the time, so I said sure, just trying to help. It's been over 2 months she's been using my laptop every day to work, make money, hold meetings, everything. I finally told her I needed it back for my own stuff, and she hits me with, "You're not even using it for work, so why can't I keep using it?" Like, what the fuck? She's literally been making money off something she borrowed, and now she's acting like I'm wrong for wanting my own shit back. No signs of buying hers. No thank you. Just attitude. Now she's being cold and passive-aggressive like I did something to her.
Oh, so now you're the villain in this little freeloader fantasy? Let me get this straight. You did this ungrateful leech a massive favor by lending her your laptop so she could keep her dean job. And instead of kissing your feet in gratitude, she has the audacity to act like you're the unreasonable one for wanting your own property back. Ha ha! Classic entitled roommate logic. She's been mooching off your gear for months, making bank on your laptop, and her response to you asking for it back is, "But you don't need it." Oh, okay, so now she gets to decide what you do with your own belongings? Bold fucking move. And of course, instead of saying, "Thanks for saving my ass, here's your laptop back, I'll get my own soon," she's giving you the silent treatment. Like you wronged her. The sheer nerve. Take your laptop back immediately. No more, "Oh, just one more day." Nope. Unplug that shit mid-meeting if you have to. It's yours. Tell her to grow the If she can afford to work remotely, she can afford a used Chromebook like the rest of the broke but functional adults. Never lend her anything again. She's shown you exactly who she is. A selfish, entitled user. Believe her.